All right, welcome, welcome. I am Julie Brown, and I am here with the amazing Athena Padilla. She is a YouTuber and she has an awesome YouTube channel, and I'm excited to introduce you to her. She has all sorts of fun things on there, the things that she's passionate about. Really, she's just sharing herself, which is so cool. You will find her entertaining and cute and fun and a lot of cool tips that she gives. So I'm so excited to have her. I encourage you to, when this video is done, to watch for another video where she interviews me. We're kind of just interviewing each other, and it's going to be so fun. Go to her YouTube channel, and I would search in the bar her name, Athena Padilla, so that you can find her. She just shares all things that she feels like are beautiful about life. And she does talk a lot about physical beauty and how to feel more beautiful inside than on the outside. But also she shares her life, her husband and their relationship, their cute relationship, and also her children, and all the just things in her life. So it's fun. I would say go check it out. All right.
Thanks, Julie.
You're welcome. Okay, so my first question to you is, what do you find most beautiful in life?
Well, it makes me think about a time when we were doing homeschool for our family. We used to do it a lot more, and now I kind of just do it in the summertime and stuff. But homeschool is something that I really love, and because we did homeschool, we were able to spend so much time together as a family. And we developed a family motto, and that is be happy, healthy, and smart. I know it sounds really simple, but I think it encompasses everything that we need to remember in life. Being happy, I mean, just basically finding joy in life. That is a beautiful thing. And taking care of your body is definitely a beautiful thing. In fact, it's necessary to receive inspiration. And without that, life just, I don't think has as much beauty. I mean, we need to have that connection to inspiration. And being smart is something where we gain intelligence, and, you know, it's not useful to us unless we use it. So then that's where wisdom comes into play, and we can learn how to make right choices for us in our life. So that's what I would say.
Yeah, awesome. I love that. I've been doing homeschool with my daughter, and so it's definitely a big job, but it's also really beautiful.
Yeah,
Cool.
I really miss it, actually.
Okay, so how does feeling beautiful helped you in your life?
Okay, this is a hard question for me to answer because the word beautiful really makes me think of physical appearance. And when I really get down to thinking about how I feel about my own physical appearance, I mean, sure, there are things that I don't think are perfect and that bother me and that maybe distract me. I mean, I can hardly feel myself, if that makes any sense, when I don't have any makeup on and when my hair isn't fixed and when I don't have the right jewelry or whatever. And it really affects me, which sometimes upsets me. And I'm like, why can't I just look like a slob and still feel great? Like, geez. But I've learned that when I really want to think on how I feel, and if I'm truly feeling beautiful, that it's really just an inward thing. And I have to try and kind of give myself a pep talk, and just say, try to really believe the words that beauty is within. Sometimes those are really hard words to believe. But when I really put my faith in that, and I believe that God finds me beautiful the way that I am, then I can focus on things that have the most value in life and, what really matters. So.
That it's important, I think, especially as women, to be able to feel beautiful inside, because it's there's times when like your outer appearance is not going to show that as much as you feel like it should. Right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's
and that was the other point I should also make, is that I really believe that beauty is confidence. And so if you can learn to develop a confidence in your life, regardless of the way you look, then I think that's really key. and remember to smile. That makes all the difference.
Oh yeah, I know. So how have you been developing that confidence in yourself? What have you been doing? Is there anything that's been working for you to help you create that confidence?
I don't know. Like, I'm probably doing something, just like what I said. I mean, I just try to believe it, you know? I don't know if there's anything else in
Like
particular.
self-talk inside your head where you just like, you know, are more conscious about your thoughts so that you can be sure you're thinking positive things about yourself?
Yeah, I really think that's just probably the best way to put it. I mean, last night I went to an activity with a whole bunch of lady friends, and I had not washed my hair and I had no makeup on at all. And it was hard for me to go. I was like, dang it, it'll be fine. And like when people are talking to me, I don't give them eye contact when I'm not feeling beautiful. And I feel like, you know, I can't strike up a conversation as much when I'm not feeling beautiful. But I just had to psych myself up and just be like, it's fine, you know. And so I went and I talked to my friends and I showed up and I had a good time and nobody cared what I looked like, you know, and it was great. So yeah, it's just a matter of kind of psyching yourself up.
Yeah, well, self-talk, yeah, like
Yeah,
it's you know, we can be our most worst critic or we can be our, you know, best cheerleader, and we got to choose that role, right?
yeah, exactly.
And choosing that role of being your cheerleader instead of being critical of yourself. So that's awesome. Perfect. Okay. So I want to know, how does being creative, because you've started this YouTube channel for a reason, and I want to know, like, how has being creative really helped you in your life to be a better mom or wife or just feel better in your life? How has this creative outlet helped you?
Well, I'm going to start off by just mentioning a little bit about why I started my YouTube channel. I guess that's kind of part of the question. It's totally tied together, and that really stems from starting the Dress Your Truth program by Tuttle, because I joined a
Which
group.
is how we met, right?
That's how we met. I joined a group for type 1 ladies, which both of us are, and we got to know each other, and everyone in this group has helped me to kind of see my true self and the program and everything and what I need to honor myself, which means for me as a type 1, I need spontaneity. I need to socialize. I need to use my creativity and to really put myself forward, because that is what really brings me a lot of energy. And so it actually has been something that has helped with all of that. My YouTube channel I started so that I could really develop those skills and honor myself more in those ways. And also by doing it, I've been able to get closer to my family and develop really great memories, because we're recording family vlogs and family challenges and activities, and I can have a date night with my husband and say, hey, would you make a video with me? And it's silly because, you know, I'll say to him, I'm going to kiss you on this video, and he's like, I do not kiss on camera. And it's silly because we tease each other, and it's been really fun.
That's fun. Well, I think just even being able to look back on those videos in a couple of years, you're gonna be like, oh, this is so awesome that did that, you know. just for the, you know, memories portion. I think that's really cool.
Yeah. So I have felt better, kind of more mentally healthy, if that makes any sense, because before, obviously with having kids, first of all, there's always a big challenge. I'm recording, sweetheart.
Speaking of which.
Hey, honey.
Awesome. Hi.
I'll let you use my phone when I'm done, okay? What?
Why is on a show?
You can go watch something with her on the TV.
It's boring. It's FTTV.
Okay. You'll have to wait a minute.
I'm showing my funny face.
No, because we're making a video. Well, I guess you might as well, right? She has funny face.
I want to see.
Lexi.
Oh
my gosh.
That is funny. That's kind of scary.
It's so funny. That was funny.
Thanks for sharing.
Okay, go and shut the door, please.
Slampy.
Thanks, Mink. Go. All right, hold on. Now it's a game. No, don't mess up my bed. No.
I love that we can be moms and entrepreneurs at the same time.
Be a good boy for mommy. So what was I saying?
You were saying something about it being hard being a mom.
Yeah. Okay, so for me personally, and I will just share this with you, for me personally, and this may have something to do with my type for energy type as well, I'm a 1-4, which means that I'm like Jekyll and Hyde. Like 1 minute I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so cool, and the other minute I'm like just totally opposite, and it goes off like a match, like out of nowhere, and I'm always back to happy like really quick, and then so it's just really a roller coaster in my house, and I get really drained from my kids. And you would think that that would hurt their feelings, but you know what? They have to know that about their mom. They have to realize that I need my quiet time, and that I need a disconnect from them every once in a while and stuff like that. So I try to schedule fun things to do with my family because a routine is really important. And then when I am able to do that, like with my YouTube channel, for instance, I'll say to everyone, on Wednesday, we're going to make a family video. And today is not Wednesday, so leave me alone, or whatever I have to do. But that is the way that I have to make it work. And knowing that about myself has made the biggest difference, because then I don't put so much pressure on myself to say, I have to play with my kids 8 hours every single day. I cannot do it. Yeah. So I get to put a little bit here and there, and I check in with them every day. I say, how are you feeling? How are you doing? How did your day go? And we do those little interviews together just to make sure things are going well. And honestly, if they're having a really bad day and they just really need mom, then sure, I'll drop everything. But, it's just a balance. So
yeah, I think that it's important for women to be able to be happy intrinsically for themselves, and that makes them a better mom, so that in those moments they can be a really good mom. And I think that's what you're doing with this, is you're spending that time for yourself a little bit so that you can be a better mom when you're with your kids. I think that it's totally healthy.
Thanks.
Because I'm the same way. I'm a 1-4 also, and maybe it's our time, but I totally need that time away. I need projects and stuff away from the kids that I can do, so that when I'm around my kids, I'm totally happy and totally part of their life in those moments. So yeah. Okay, awesome. All right. This was so fun getting to know you a little bit better and being inspired by you. I hope that others can find your story inspiring, to know that they're normal, and we all have these same struggles, but also that it's totally okay with focusing on those things that are important to us, to help us as a person and to feel beautiful. And so I love your YouTube channel, and I'm excited for you and the growth that you're finding with it. So thank you so much for being on today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right.